The women's soccer season has ended with many accomplishments. Irrespective of the late start to the season due to the pandemic, the women ended the season on a high note. Texas Wesleyan's golf team start off their season with success, placing top 5 in the Battle of Prim tournament. With many identified shortfalls, the team hopes to keep improving. Personal improvements is at the heart of sophomore middle center track runner Charles Dorsett. Despite his many honors, he sets his eyes on making each race better than the last. Coming up on Rambler TV. Hello, everyone. My name is Tatiyana Giddings, and welcome to today's Sportscast. There is no stopping for Wesleyan's men's and women's golf teams. While still early in the season, the teams have made many accomplishments so far, with wins for the men's and women's teams placing in their tournaments at the Battle of Prim. The teams say they are proud of their accomplishments. The women's team did receive a setback at Claude Jacobs Invitational at Victoria Country Club. The teams are staying positive and looking forward to the future tournaments. Crystal Hernandez reports on the team's successes and the players who have received honors thus far.
This week on The Rambler, we're going to check in on our golfing Rams and see how they're doing. First up, within these past couple weeks, the Lady Rams have competed at the Battle of Prim on March 22nd and placed 5th with a total of 641 points. Following March 28th, the team has played at Claude Jacobs Invitational at Victoria Country Club and scored a total of 617 points.
So this is our third tournament of the semester. This one was actually canceled. It was supposed to be played when we had the big snowstorm back in February, and but they rescheduled it for here late in March, and so we're actually the 3-time defending champions. So we're looking to win the tournament again this year, and we're right in the thick of the season, getting after it every day. We were disappointed. We expected to do a little better than that, but you win some, you lose some, and so we got back and we get right back at it at this tournament.
Texas Wesleyan player Emily Hunt has topped in both tournaments with a total of 155 at the Battle of Prim and 149 at Claude Jacobs. Not only did she lead the Lady Rams into a victory, she has also earned her second career win.
Honestly, it felt good. I kind of have a weird track record there. Like my freshman year, I finished third. My sophomore year, I finished second. My junior year, I finished first. And then this year again, I got first place. It was honestly just really rewarding to finish the second day with a win.
As for our men's golf team, they have also competed at the Battle of Prim on March 24th and earned 4th place with a total of 854 points, led by Cheyenne Duwall with a total of 210.
I feel a lot more confident seeing how we played in Prim because that's another field that you don't get invited to play in that tournament unless you're in the top 20 in the country. This will be our second time there, and some of the guys that are on the team that are going to be traveling have already played there once. So, I expect us to go in there and play well.
Not only has Cheyenne Duwall led the male Rams into a win, but the Sooner Athletic Conference has named Duwall as the Golfer of the Week. Both men and women's teams are preparing for the Sooner Athletic Conference. I'm Crystal Hernandez, reporting for Rambler TV.
Thank you, Crystal, for the story. Glad to hear both of the teams are off to a good start. Charles Dorsett, a sophomore track runner with records of winning honors, takes personal improvement seriously. Dorsett's wins go back to his first year running with Texas Wesleyan's team. Dorsett discusses his achievements with SAC and receiving the title of 2-time All-American. Despite his success, Dorsett does not take losses lightly. With the support of his coach, the exercise science major encourages himself during those hard times. Reporter Krista Gaffner has the story.
Charles Dorsett is a medium-distance runner and sophomore at Texas Wesleyan. He has been running since a very young age and doesn't show signs of stopping or slowing down anytime soon. In many ways, he could be defined as consistent, regularly receiving honors and awards for his athletic ability, always staying humble, and always looking for ways to improve.
His work ethic is, you could say, coach's dream. It's just every day, coach, what do we need to do next, coach? And I say, just calm down and just take it one day at a time. And he's always looking for that extra edge, But again, I've been doing this for a long time. And obviously, as time goes on, you get such different athletes by the generation. But I've known him for so long, since he was in high school. I mean, I never gave up on him, and I'm just grateful that he's gave me a chance to be his coach.
The sack runner of the week, that was another surprise. I believe I had gotten it before, and I was just surprised by it because I didn't know. They don't send us a notification or anything, but I was somebody asked me where my next race would be, or on a certain date, and then I went to the school's athletic website, and then it was just there, and I was like, oh, that's nice. That's pretty cool. I didn't know. But the All-American, both times I was just very grateful. I was grateful to earn that achievement. I wanted to do a little better this year, but
He's so hard on himself, so I have to explain to him, no matter what you do in life, you're always going to hit that little bump, that bumpy road, and so I have to explain to him it's okay to have a bad race.
I was still grateful just to be able to go, like you were saying, in the midst of the pandemic, to still be able to go out there and do what I love and compete, and it was still a good time. So
Thank you, Christian, for the story. Like every good thing, the women's soccer season has now come to an end. The season was short due to its late start caused by the pandemic. The players say they used the time to connect as a team, reflect on their season and their accomplishments. One important accomplishment the team say was going to the playoffs, which was preceded by many adversities that they had to overcome. The team struggled with tolls caused by the pandemic, like not having extra players for replacement.
The women's soccer season has come to an end. Although the team faced many adversities, one being COVID-19, they pushed through and say they had a great season.
Went really well with the number of girls that we had. We only had really, honestly, most of the time, 11 healthy players, and you need 11 to start with. So, and the fact that we made it to playoffs, which it was all against our odds. It was all against odds because none of the teams thought that we would have made it that far. And the fact that we did proved them wrong. So I think we did overall really well with, the challenges and the adversities that we faced.
The pandemic caused the season to start later than normal, but the women said they used that time to practice and connect with one another.
It gave us a chance to practice more. It gave us a chance to kind of make sure we were in shape for this and to get to even know each other, because the level of trust that we had this year was, I think, bigger than any year we've had. I mean, we just really connected on and off the field, and it gave us that extra time to do that.
The players say the season coming to an end is bittersweet.
It's sad, it came to an end early, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. And it's just because of how much our bodies have been through, that it's a relief, almost like saying, okay, we're done, no more practices, no more beatings, no more games. But at the same time, it's like, we shouldn't have to end so early. But I mean, I think we were at the breaking point of this is how much our bodies could take.
Graduating senior Sarah Gomez has a word for her team.
I just like to say, the experience was fun. I loved everything and everybody. And I thank all of the players and the coaches for everything that they have done. I respect all of them so much more, and I appreciate all of them more.
This is Tatiyana Giddings for Rambler TV.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's Sportscast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at The Rambler and Twitter and Instagram at The Rambler TWU. My name is Tatiyana Giddings, and this is Rambler TV.
Rambler TV.